Welcome back to my channel. Women air wet when they show these 5 secrets in female psychology. Have you ever wondered how to decode secret signals women send when they're retrally in-towed? It's no secret that attraction is as much about subtle, poke and bevar as it is about chemistry. But most men completely avow the seasons. Today, we're repealing back the curtain on female psychology to cover 5 secret signals. TJU when a woman is truly attracted to you. These aren't just random behaviors. They're deeply rooted in psychology and human connection. Some of them are so subtle you might have endorsed them but didn't fully understand what they meant. Stick around bios by theme to this video. You'll not only learn to recognize these E's, while understand the science behind them. Trust me, knowing the second change how you applications for now. Why does this matter? Because understanding Ziggles isn't just about attraction. It's about fostering rest, building meaningful connections. Why women hide their arousal signs, and creating relationships based on mutual understanding. Why does this matter when you learn to pick up on these behaviors? You'll not only save yourself from reading situations, but Al said, become the type of man who knows shares panned with confidence and clarity. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like a woman was giving you mixed signals? 1 minute she's leaning in fully engaged and the next chasms this. Their reality is, women often communicate their attraction in ways that are nonverbal. And when you learn to read these cues, you unlock a whole new level of connection. Let's start with the psychology and feel attraction. If you've ever wondered why women are redrawn to certain traits or behaviors, the answer lies in evolution or IPSA. For centuries, women have been wired to qualities that signal strength, stability, and emotional security. This isn't just about physical strength. It's about traits like confidence, attentiveness, and the ability to co-creation safe emotional space. Fascinating part. While men often respond to visual cues, women are more likely to be influenced devotional and psychological triggers. What does that mean for you? It means that what truly matters to most women isn't that yo drive or the brand. Artwatch. How you make them feel when a woman feels seen, heard, and valued. It activates a deep sense of connection that goes beyond physical attraction. But here's where things get tricky. Attraction isn't always straightforward. Women often communicators through subtle behaviors, and missing these quests can lead to confusion or missed opportunities. That's why understanding signals, essential. When you can recognize the difference between genuine attraction and casual friendliness, you gain the confidence to act appropriately and avoid missteps. Is to focus on patterns. When behavior on its own might not mean much, but when you see multiplication sync that's. When you know the sense of behind feel attraction, there's something deeper going on in Amon. We'll revel first off these 5 secret signs, and trust me, all won't want to miss that. No, let's get tento. The first of the 5 secret signs women show when they're truly interested. Sign 1. Genuine eye contact. Tone of the most powerful signals a woman can use is through her eyes. Have you ever noticed her holding air? Gaze just a little longer than usual. Genuine eye contact goes beyond a casual glance. It's prolonged, tensional, and often accompanied by subtle cues like deep pupils and a warm, inviting expression. Why is this so significant? Eye contact is one of the oldest forms of nonverbal communication. Psychologically, it's linked to building intimacy and trust. When a woman feels connected to you, she's naturally drawn to make eye contact as it signals soupness and vulnerability. It's her way of saying, "See you, Andy. Want you to see me too?" Here's a practical tip. When this sign reciprocate. With confidence, hold her practical tip gaze. Not in a way that feels intense or overbearing, but with a relaxed, self-assured energy. A yoon smile to signal that you're interested. Confidence is incredibly attractive, Andy. Our ability to meet her eye contact without hesitation reinforce a connection. Remember, this isn't a boostering, it's about creating a sharedment of understanding. Now, let's move on to the second sign. 2. Subtle touches. This is one of the most telling signs that a woman is drawn to you. Subtle touches can seem innocent in the surface, but they often carry deeper meaning. Maybe she lightly brushes her hand against yours during a conversation. Touch your arm. A point or pluses. Her hand on your shoulder whiling at your joke. These gestures might seem small, but fair intentional and signal comforted. A to seer for connection from a psychological perspective. Physical touch is a powerful form of communication. It's often an unconscious way for women to bridge the gap between Number 1, prolonged eye contact and pupil dilation, emotional and physical attraction. When a woman feels comfortable around you, touches her way, or invite a subtle at sting the waters to see how you spend. Here's how you hand light when you notice these subtle tuyas. Recreates appropriately. This doesn't mean you should immediately escalate physical contact. Instead, mirror her actions in a respectful and natural way. For example, if she touches your arm during a conversation, urgent tell in Hershalder or hand-winding phases, Zinga point can signal fatter and dasmalangt. The key is to stay within her comfort zone while demonstrating that you're yatin to her signals. What you don't want to do, isover ink or averick. Keep it natural and let the connection develop organically by paying attention shown to small but meaningful gestures. You not only depend on connection, but also show her that you someone understands. And respect your boundaries. Stein 3. Activizing and engage bones. The third sign is all she engages with you during a conversation. Pay attention to the little things ishlianing in when Yatuk does chained in agreement or mirror gestures. Mebacious asking thoughtful follow-up questions or lowing out your jokes a little longer than usual. These are all signs of listening Ned genuine orist. Here's why this matters. Women often show their attraction by giving their full attention to someone they're drawn to. From a psychological stunt, this behavior is rooted in the desire to connect on an emotional and intellectual level. When a woman prioritizes what you are saying, subtly communicating batch values your thoughts and wants to keep the conversation flowing. So how do you keep that connection alive? They is to procate her engagement. Procate her engagement bead. Show her you're not just hearing her words, but genuinely yonder Neininger. Lean in slightly when she speaks. Maintain eye contact and dress pan thoughtfully. Avoid giving genera conkers or letting sign number 2 subtle lip biting and touching your mind. What does she notice if your focus shifts? Most importantly, don't rush to dominate the conversation. Scope in questions that invite her to share more about herself by showing you're invested in the dialogue as is. You'll build a dynamic where mute foreplay, teasing, or flirting. The fourth sign is playful teasing or flirting. This is where ang start. Target fun. She's cracking lightheart tea jokes, playfuling you, or even mock arguing gabode, something trivial. You've likely caught her attention. Why do this? Flirting is an unnatural way to test the waters and create a sense of comfort and dexament. Playful teasing helps Esther rapport and build a unique bond. It signals that Chef feels safe with you, to let her guard down and have fun, which is a significant step in deepening any connection. When you notice this behavior, respond with humor and confidence. Match her, but then try tune up her ordering. It enjoys compassion for Zimple. If she playfulitis yow about your choice of drink, claw. A fan tease her back in a light, fun way. The goal is to keep the interaction positive, and effortless. One thing to avoid is taking our teasing too seriously. She jokes about something. Don't get defensive or overthink it. Instead, roll with a playful tone and use it as an opportunity to show off her charisma by meeting her playful Angie with confidence and wit. You'll show her that you are someone she can hate fun with. Someone who doesn't just understand her humor, but enhances it. Sign 5. Prioritize time with you. Prioritizing time with you. When a womanly likes you, she shams time for you, no matter how. Pick it, her schedule may. B, it might be as simple as agreeing to meet for coffee, suggesting plans fourth weekend, or carving out time. Evie, 4. Aqua chat amidst their busy day. These actions show she's *riorizing you even when life is tick. Why does this sign number 3 phase cleanists is one of the most valuably sources have when she choose to spend hers with you. It's a clear indicator that chassis you mean worth investing in psychologically. This reflects interest and a desire to build a deeper connection. People rarely go out off their way for someone they don't care about. So, how should you respond? First, acknowledge and appreciate her efforts. It's a simple thank you for making time flung way in, showing your gratitude. Then, reciprocate. Make her feel that her time is valued by bung. Present, attentive, and engaged one. You're together, remember? Relationship revolves on mutual welfare. And recognizing this signal, you two foster an even stronger connection. Comments. Of female signals, not every action that seems like interest is genuine attraction. It's important to distinguish between polite gestures and authentic signals. 4x simple fork smile generate text template, or short. Polite responses might just be her way of Bonaris. Notice Sisha's drawn too. Context is everything. An isolated BVA doesn't paint the picture. A genuine smile paired with prolonged eye contact and engaged conversation. I saw a good sign, but a casual smile without her signals might simply be friendliness. Note, Redinthi situation holistically is key to avoiding missteps. And here's a big tip. Avoid overanalyzing. Constant. Lie dissector. Every move can make you anxious and overthink interactions. Instead, stay confident. Music open. Eye fewer, unsure of other intentions. Don't be afraid to ask something as simple as I feel like wag it along really well. What do you think can clarify things without unnecessary confusion? How to respond when honest confidence is your best ally. You spit these signs, don't hesitate or sue yourself. Respond for changes in voice. Tone and speech patterns naturally showing that self-assured without buying your. Avoid overthinking attraction thrivity. So relax and let your true self swing through. When the moment feels right, take the next step, whether it's asking her out, suggesting assured activity, or simply expressing your interiorist in respect forward wedocap. The 5 screwed signs women show in they are interested. Genuine eye contact, subtle touches, active listening, playful teasing, and prioritizing time with you. These behaviors are subtle yet powerful indicators of attraction. Eyeing them can transform. How ya aproac relations. Now it's your turn to take action. Start paying attention to these signals in your interactions and use them to build meaningful connections. Remember, relationships are built on mutual understanding, respect, and effort. You'll find value in this video. Share our thoughts or experience in the payments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit notification bell so you never miss out on more insights.